You've heard the story a million times, right? The tortoise and the hare. But what if I told you it's not just a kid's fable? What if it's actually a masterclass in strategy? Today, we're going to break this whole thing down and see what it can teach us about how we tackle our own goals.
This one phrase, you probably heard it 1,000 times, but it's so much more than just the moral of the story. It's a powerful strategic thesis. It's the whole game plan. So let's see exactly how it plays out.
Okay, let's meet our competitors. But I want you to forget that one's a hare and one's a tortoise for a second. Think of them as two completely opposite approaches to getting something done. We're talking pure, raw talent versus just sheer, gritty tenacity.
So, on one side of the ring, you've got Munto the hare. His strategy? It's pretty simple, actually. He's fast, like really fast, and he knows it. So his whole game plan is just be faster than the other guy. But here's the catch. That whole strategy is built on a foundation of pure arrogance.
And on the other side, we have the tortoise. And wow, you couldn't find a more different approach. He knows he's not the fastest. He's not trying to be brilliant or flashy. His entire plan is about something way less exciting, but maybe, just maybe, more powerful, calm, persistent, never give up effort.
So let's really break down their playbooks here. For Munto, the hare, it's all about that raw speed. But that speed leads to arrogance, and arrogance, well, it leads to complacency. The tortoise? His playbook is built on steadiness, a laser-like focus on the finish line, and just plain old persistence. I mean, these are two totally different mindsets walking into the exact same challenge.
And just look at this. The picture tells the whole story, doesn't it? Munto is all about that loud, in-your-face confidence. He's taunting, he's boasting. The tortoise, though, his confidence is quiet. It's internal. It's not about his ego, it's about his process. The race hasn't even begun, and you can already see their strategies are in a total clash.
All right, so let's get to the main event. It's time to put these strategies into action. We've got our two competing theories, our two different playbooks. The race itself, well, that's the experiment. Let's see which one actually works.
And they're off. Right out of the gate, it looks like a total blowout. Munto's strategy of just being insanely talented seems to be working perfectly. He just explodes from the starting line, and the tortoise is, well, he's barely moved. If you were just watching this, you'd think, yep, race is over. Talent wins.
But then, this happens. This one thought. Munto thinks, he is so slow, I can take a nap. This isn't just him being lazy. This is the exact moment his winning strategy completely falls apart. His greatest strength, his speed, just created his biggest weakness, massive overconfidence.
And this right here, this is the Achilles heel of any strategy that's just based on talent without any discipline. That huge lead Munto built, it gave him this false sense of security. Overconfidence kicks in, and that leads directly to complacency. He literally stopped playing the game. Meanwhile, what's the tortoise doing? He's executing his strategy. Perfectly. It's not flashy, it's not exciting, but it is relentless. He's just still going. One foot in front of the other. While Munto's strategy is on a coffee break, the tortoise's strategy is making slow but constant progress.
So this brings us to the end of our little experiment. And honestly, when you look at it this way, through the lens of strategy, the result isn't a surprise at all, is it? It's the only logical conclusion when you compare these two playbooks.
And Munto's awake. You can see it on his face, right? That look of pure shock and panic. That's the look of someone realizing way too late that their strategy was deeply flawed. He completely blew his advantage.
And here it is, the moment of truth. Munto makes a mad dash for the finish, trying to rely on that raw talent one last time. But it's not enough. It can't make up for the massive strategic mistake. The tortoise, with his simple, consistent effort, crosses the line first. It's official. Persistence just beat talent.
Munto's own reaction says it all. I lost. How could this happen? He's in total disbelief. Because in his world, the fastest guy is supposed to win. He doesn't get that a good strategy is about way more than just raw talent.
And that brings us right back to where we started. The tortoise lays it out perfectly. Slow and steady wins the race. See? It's not just a nice little moral for a kid's story. It's the cold, hard analysis of this whole showdown. It proves that a consistent, disciplined strategy can beat a lazy, complacent one every single time.
Which makes you wonder, right? If they lined up to race again right this second, what would happen? Would the result be any different? Did Munto actually learn his lesson? The talent alone isn't enough?
Or is he just going to make the exact same mistake all over again? What do you think?